Over the years, poor farming methods practiced by farmers as well as degradation of landscapes have led to the washing away of fertile topsoils when it rains, leading to the siltation of water bodies downstream like rivers. This has reduced the storage capacities of these rivers, leading to bursting of riverbanks and flooding during the rain events. On the other hand, many wetlands in Uganda have been encroached by communities practicing farming and other activities. The activities were responsible for degradation of the wetlands, leading to adverse effects of floods and droughts.
There was a time people lost animals, which you know, when the river floods, the people tie their animals around the river banks, and when it rains, when they are not at home, some of these animals are swept away by the floods. And all the crops along the river bank are also destroyed. And this actually causes a lot of losses for the people. And that's why during this Awoja Catchment Management Committee, we saw it wise that the river banks must be conserved.
These issues were identified during the preparation of Aswa, Maziba and Awoja catchment management plans. In an effort to address these issues, the Ministry of Water and Environment received funding from the Adaptation Fund through Saharan Sahel Observatory to enhance the resilience of communities in the three catchments to risks of floods and landslides. Through a participatory approach, 12 highly degraded wetlands and 9 highly degraded riverbanks were identified, and wetland and riverbanks restoration and management plans were prepared.
Actually, we have to deal with the people, we talk to the people, sensitize the communities, we engaged everybody, local leadership, the religious leaders, the cultural leaders, we brought them together, and even the community themselves. Not until they realize that, I think this is good now, where we are going, it is good. Because why? Besides grazing cattle, actually even rain itself, we did not receive rains at the right time. The place become dry, and even some grass, the mushrooms, those charms that we used to get from the wetland, they were no longer there. I think people came together and said that no, we want to back and we want to support the ministry, we want to support the project of EURECCCA.
Communities in the most affected areas have been sensitized, trained in restoration and degradation ecosystems, and later supported with tools, inputs, concrete pillars, and live markers to demarcate and restore the prioritized river systems and wetlands. So far, 250.2 kilometers of all the 9 river system boundaries have been demarcated, leading to restoration of 720 hectares of riverbanks, while 308 kilometers of wetland boundaries have been demarcated and 548.7 hectares of degraded wetlands have been restored. This achievement is attributed to 9 out of 12 wetlands, and the success has not come without resistance in some wetlands.
The question was that people were complaining that maybe these people come up to take their land. So the project manager again went furthermore, tell people that no, the trees you are giving us is for you, the land is for you. So the only thing that we want you to lift the side of the riverbank. You plant the trees instead of cultivating up to that end.
In Maziba catchment, restoration has been progressive. The affected communities that were degrading these ecosystems have been identified, engaged and trained in different alternative income-generating activities that can enable them to use ecosystems sustainably. These include beekeeping, fish farming, mushroom growing, cookstove production, agroforestry, and many more. These communities have been also mobilized and supported to form water and environment cooperatives as a vehicle for revolving funds. The revolving fund will be used to support the community groups to carry out the selected income-generating activities sustainably.
This cooperative, Kiere Water and Environment Cooperative Society, chose 3 enterprises to deal with. 1, beekeeping apiary. 2, fish pond rearing, and then piggery. It is now at that level. Today we are in a meeting to cluster our people. How many want beekeeping? How many want piggery? And how many would want fish keeping? Such that we shall group these people according to what they have chosen. And we shall also be mining of the locality so that they will be together and congregate together. We are looking at that this cooperative as that is going to do us advantage. 1, it is going to reunite people so that they learn to do things together. It is also going to lift those who had given up.
So far, a total of 11 water and environment cooperative societies have been formed in the 3 catchments. The cooperatives were formed with guidance from the Ministry of Trade and Cooperatives and Uganda Cooperative Alliance.
In this project I am in, 993 people were affected by the demarcation of the wetland. And all the livelihood of these people was dependent on that. The government quickly thought wise in which way can these people be helped to continue surviving. Compensating people was not possible. So the government came up with a program of giving a revolving fund so that people could go and borrow that money, come and utilize and as an alternative livelihood for them. To access that money, it was not possible to give an individual. We are devised to form a cooperative society.
Intensive stakeholder engagement, trainings, and introduction of income-generating activities have led to the success of the restoration activities. Efforts to further engage the wetlands with resistance is ongoing.